Scale drawings. This is an introductory lesson to scale, and this is a lot of fun for the students. It's a digital lesson, and it starts with a definition of what a scale drawing is, gives some introductory vocabulary, including scale factor, and then starting on slide 4, students are going to use the fill color feature of Google Slides, and they're going to create a similar figure. So this one, they're going to increase by a scale factor of 2, which means all of the sides are going to be multiplied by 2. So they're going to get a new figure that's 4 by 6. So they just click and hold in one of the squares until they've highlighted what they want, and they can use any color they want. Now I want them to notice the perimeter, what happens when they increase by a scale factor of 2. So if they figure the perimeter on the smaller figure is 10 units, they count the larger figure, it will be 20 units. So if it's a scale factor of 2, the perimeter is multiplied by 2. They're going to do some different shapes. So this one, they're going to increase by a scale factor of 3, which means they multiply each of the sides by 3. Let's start over here, I think. So they've got 6 by 9. Let's see, let's try this. Again, any color they want. And they can only do a rectangle at a time. Okay, so now they have a figure that is increased by a scale factor of 3. Again, if they look at the perimeter, this time it'll be 10 units perimeter on the smaller figure and 30 units perimeter on the larger figure. So if the scale factor is 3, they just multiply the perimeter times 3. They've got another shape. This gets a little more difficult as they go, but each of the sections on this one will be multiplied by 3. And again, they're going to look at the perimeter. It's also good practice on perimeter. This one, they're going to fill in, they just type in the number here. So it's if the scale factor is 2, the perimeter is 2 times greater. If the scale factor is 3, the perimeter is 3 times greater. Now they're given another figure. This time the scale factor is a fraction. So if the scale factor is 1/2, that means it's going to decrease in size. So each of these sides is going to be 1/2 the size. So they just need to divide by 2. The next one, they're going to create an arrow, and this time they're going to use these green sections here. And so its scale factor is 1/2. That means they divide each of the sides by 1/2. And if they want to move these pieces, they click on this little blue circle, and they can move it where they want. So they can make the pieces longer, shorter, but they're going to create the same arrow using all of these pieces. Next, we're going to look at area. What happens to area? So again, they're going to increase the size by a scale factor of 2. So they'll have a rectangle that's 6 by 6. And if they look at the area, they count the area 3 times 3. They're going to get an area of 9 square units. And here 36 square units. So I want them to notice that when they're looking at area, it's going to increase by the scale factor to the second power, which would be 4 times 4. 9 times 4 would give them 36 square units. So it's the scale factor to the second power. They're going to do the same thing with this one. And then they've got sentence frames. They need to fill out the number here. And the very last slide is they're going to be moving these vocabulary into the correct place in these sentence frames. Now, all of the completed slides are on here for the teacher. So if you want to assign this to the students, just come up here to File, make a copy of the entire presentation, and then for the student copy, just delete the completed slides.